Thanks very much for tuning in. Just a little bit of rumble of thunder in the background. So got a bit of rain at the moment, which is good considering we've got wildfires to the north. Hopefully they've got rain up there as well. But I thought I'd start out on the balcony today anyway. So obviously I've been telling you the balcony needs a lot of work being done. A lot of that work was to do with this area here. So one of the pots that I had over the winter broke. That's all that's over there. So I've managed to clean it up recently. It wasn't a big worry because I had other things to do. So it took me a long time to get to this. It's taken me a long time to do anything essentially. But now I've planted stuff ahead of time anyway, just didn't come up here. So we've got peanuts here, so I'm hoping that the peanuts, at least I get peanuts that I can plant next year. I'm still trying to figure out how to best get peanuts going because I know that we've got these little guys coming from the side that go down, and there we'll have the peanuts. I've tried different methods. Oh, and there's more thunder. Tried different methods and nothing really has done what I need to yet. We've got a couple of strawberries here from last year. They're not doing so great. I might stop using this for strawberries, might just get rid of them completely. It didn't work as I thought it would. Got a nice big pot of strawberries here, so I filled this up with compost. It's nice and big, nice and deep. That survived in a different pot over the winter. I've got the mint, of course, which is doing really well this year. With the mint, I will more than likely transplant it out of this pot, but it has actually done well in this pot this year, so maybe I'll leave it one more year. We'll see. Do have another broken pot, so I left this chives, which survived brilliantly, but unfortunately the pot cracked. It was in one of the big pots to be insulated over the winter. Didn't really help. And now obviously I've got my water barrel here, rain barrel. It's doing okay. It's not getting the water that we need. I do not have a drain coming into it. It's just really getting the water from the top. So I've been filling it up, topping it up with the hose pipe when needed. Days like today where there's a lot of rain, hopefully it fills up a bit. And then obviously I've got a few little pots and stuff I need to clean up on the floor again. Balcony I haven't really worried too much about. Got tomatoes here, I think, and I'm hoping that this is the Korean melon that's here, as well as we do have some edamame that are in these little pots along the bottom. This is actually done well, and I'm hoping I don't get struck by anything because it's still thundering. We've got in here, I believe these are the daikon radish, so they're doing pretty well there, but something is eating the leaves, and I think this is a weed that I need to get rid of that's tied in there with it. I'm not too sure, so I need to figure that out and get rid of it if need be. But I think we've just got a slug or a snail, because as you can see the way that it's eaten here, it's that type of eating. It could also be caterpillar, but I haven't seen any caterpillars because I have caterpillars up here as well. These, I believe, actually no, these ones are going to be parsnips. So we've got parsnips here and here. First time this year, I think, or these are parsnips. I can't remember. It's been one of those years, unfortunately. But either way, just trying it out. We do have jalapenos here, and then we've got, that's my can. Then over here we've got peas and sweet potato. So the peas really I'm just gonna save for seed for next year, and then the sweet potato just trying out in that container again. Just keep on trying things in different containers. And then we've got a nice little seating area here that I've just, it's the main guy that we brought up. So that is the balcony. Nice pool of water over here, which I need to sort out why it's pooling there. But yeah, this is everything on the balcony. Nothing major this year up here. But yeah, let's go down to the back garden. Hopefully the storm doesn't come over while I'm there, and let's see what's going on down there. Okay, so welcome out to the back garden, where it looks a bit cleaner, but really it's not that much. Again, very lazy this year, very behind, not fun. But we do have the zucchinis going well. I did fertilize everything, especially the lime plant. Right now we've got the leaves going yellow, which isn't good. That tells me it's missing something and I haven't fertilized it for it, and we do have leaves dropping off. It's been getting watered. We are getting fruit coming through, which is good. So we've got some fruit there, we've got some flowers over here, which is good. Actually a nice big cluster of flowers there, so definitely the right time to fertilize. Oh, and we do have some lime over here as well. So yeah, definitely the right time to fertilize. I think I should have done it a bit. Oh, and thank you very much for going crazy. Yeah, I should have done it earlier, but because I repotted it, I wanted to be safe. I didn't want to fertilize it at the wrong time and give it some root burn. But let's see. Everything is going well here. The only thing is, I don't want this guy climbing the wrong way. I want him to climb up this, which again, it's not the greatest quality, but you can't complain for 20 bucks with the parts missing. So I want this to go over here and make sure it climbs up. So let's see if that is the case, and we do have some that we need to train down at the bottom here, because they're not wanting to follow my lead. They're just wanting to do what they do, which is always nice and fun. So just get these guys and train them, just fit them in where I can. Again, more zucchini. I need to start training that to climb up. Zucchini everywhere, need to be doing that. Potatoes are doing well. All my garbage is in this bucket right now. I need to do a clean up on the weekend. I should have more time right now, so that's good. Strawberries, they were doing okay. I think something at them. Need to de-weed over here. I did one round early on. It's just gone crazy again. The asparagus and onions, I think it is, in there are doing well. Thunder's going off again in the background, so I definitely need to get this done as quick as possible. The kale is doing amazing. I'm going to let that go to seed. I'm going to let that populate and do its thing again, because kale is really good. And then the tomatoes and everything's behind over there. We've got a tomato plant here that we need to train it better, so I need to buy a couple of more cages. Little tomato plant there isn't doing so great, but I forgot to say, the coriander going to seed is doing really well. So I should get quite a few seeds from that. Sweet potatoes in here, you can see through the mesh, is doing well. We are starting to get some sweet peppers here, so that is good. Potatoes here are doing brilliant. I'm not seeing any, well, I did see early on some leaves getting eaten, but I'm not seeing any signs of the beetles at all. So that is pretty good for this year. And again, training this guy, that thunder sounds like it's getting closer. Training this guy to go up, so hopefully we can get everything up here. By the time it gets up to here, on this blank part here, I'm going to look to put some sort of mesh so it can carry on to do its thing. Do need to do some de-weeding around there. Tomatoes doing okay there. Eggplant's doing okay, not brilliant. Zucchini, going to train that as well. Zucchini there is doing well. Eggplant, one of them was eaten, so we've only got one left. And the blueberries are doing brilliant, so we do need to start harvesting some of these. I did try one or two of them last night, which was good, but it looks like something was either knocking it off or eating them. So hopefully knocking it off rather than eating them. Now, with seeing these guys, I'm not too sure if they are tomatillos. I was hoping they were, but they look like ground cherries, because this definitely looks like a ground cherry to me, and they're starting to look similar. So it might be that I have a better ground cherries here, and I've only got tomatillos over here, which again, I'm not too fussed with this year. I'm going to make sure I get as many seeds as I can this year. It's not too much about the actual fruit, the actual vegetables. So the jalapenos doing okay there. Again, we do have quite a few blueberries here, which is good. So we just need to harvest those. And as you can see, a lot of the beds at the back, I did a lot of cleaning. So they're mostly weed free. We do have some big onions here, which I'll be harvesting this year, which is good. Tomato plant in here looks like it's dying. I've done something to try and recover, let's see. But tomatoes here are good. Need to do some pruning, so I just put a bunch of them in there to see what happens. They look like they're doing well. I will need to feed them more often. And then we do have some lemon cucumbers here, which I'm just going to let climb up. And then on the other side, we do have the hops plant. So the hops plant is not doing the best. I don't think I've been watering enough, and I've only just given it the first taste of food, and something's obviously eating the leaves, which isn't so great, but it's not doing awful. It's just not doing great either. So I think after it's got its food, it might bounce back, and the new shoots are looking good, which is, oh, I can't see that. The new shoots are looking nice and healthy, which is good. So let them climb, and we do have quite a few nice shoots, new shoots up at the top. So overall, definitely not a successful year, but definitely not a failure of a year so far. Do need to do a lot more cleaning, need to sort out this area a bit more, do a bit more cleaning there. Once I've cleaned everything, I think I'll be back on track. The side of the house isn't being touched this year, which is a disappointment because people have been looking forward to seeing the sunflowers, but unfortunately I'm not even going to touch it because the grass there is awful. We live in a townhouse complex, and during the winter when they shoveled snow, they moved a lot of the lawn, and they moved that area, so I'm waiting for them to fix that. I don't know if it'll be done this year, but we'll see. But yeah, just a bit more de-weeding, a bit more tidying, and I'm back on track. So I do have a 3-week break from my son, so I don't have to take him to football for 3 weeks, so that should give me time to catch up on everything. I should be back on track soon. So yeah, everything is looking better. The next video, I'm hoping everything should be back in order, so we will see. So thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll speak to you soon.